did we? Let's begin again. All right, welcome. All right, we're doing this. We're doing this again. Sorry about like the whole entire thing being just a little weird when it came to beginning everything. I think it's just becoming a habit with me at this point. But yeah, we're back with Danganronpa, the case of Sayaka Maizono. We're ready to see exactly who did it. And I think people with a brain already kind of figure out exactly who it is, but you know, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. We need to break it out entirely. And to, I guess, literally anyone who even cares. Well, of course anyone who cares, but anyone who really is like thinking, man, I really actually don't know, who could it be? You know, assuming people don't really get it, but I like to believe everyone here actually already kind of figures out. It's like, I mean, come on, right? We already know. Wait, who is it again? Don't worry, I'll figure it out. Like, I'll figure it out once I do this. Okay, let's see. So, let's see. Increase damage to the opponent when stamina is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle. And allows you to reload 2 bullets at once. Effective during the bullet time battle. You know, actually, before I even start this, I also just realized one thing. Like, this is a class trial, right? There's gonna be bullets in this shit. We're about ready to like do like what is this supposed to be like a Texas Texas stand or something like that? Or are we actually gonna shoot someone with like I guess with the truth? And would that matter? We're gonna shoot them with evidence. God, I love this. Like imagine this actually happened in real life. Like you're basically in like a courtroom and everything, and then like the prosecutor is like, oh yeah, where's your evidence? And then you take out a gun and just shoot out tool kick. And then the crowd immediately just goes fucking silent. They'll immediately just think, what the fuck was that? Like, are we actually dealing with someone who is actually insane? And with that matter, like, could it be where actually like this guy's the killer, and then they immediately just like arrest like the like the you know the lawyer, like the defendant lawyer. I like to wish that was like the case in like in like everyday life. You just as like real life, you just basically go gun first in like a trial, instead of just, you know, essentially just present your case, and then like the judge is like yes, most extraordinary, yes, very good, and then that's it. Wait, can Makoto sweep away the cloud of suspicion surrounding him, even with a dead body laying in his bathroom? And what about the Black End, who's actually responsible for Sayaka's death? I'm not gonna... God damn it. Whatever.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Oh my god.
So, your votes will determine the results.
Hang on a second, let me just make sure the audio is actually all good and everything, because like, goddamn, I forgot like how loud Danganronpa is. There we go.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. Then I'll punish everyone besides the Blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then, everyone close your eyes, and whoever did it, raise your hand.
You're right, that's very logical, Ishimaru. You know what we should do? Everyone, just close your eyes, and then say, I did it. That's it. We figured out. We figured out who the real killer is, and it's Celeste. You all knew all along because she apparently lies about her name.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
And also the black irony of it all too. Just like their ghosts are essentially there.
Friendship penetrates?
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started.
You know, I also had to say one thing. Like, I remember actually reading like a really good fan fiction that is surprisingly is just Danganronpa characters reading My Immortal, which is actually much funnier than what it sounds and everything. But it actually has like a good way of like what happens to the Blackened, like the, you know, when people actually die in this game. Like you get to see, they basically are in the afterlife, or in this case like a purgatory-ish hell, where Monokuma just appears and makes them read chapters of My Immortal just for their own amusement or their own torture. And it's literally so funny, because just seeing them slowly go insane more and more and more is just the best thing ever to happen. I think maybe like one day I'm actually just might read it like during stream and everything, because like I kind of want to like relive the memories and everything, and it's too good of a story to miss. Especially like when this actually pertains, it actually does pretty well in showing their, like, you know, give them respectable deaths and also a pass on.
First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin!
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I've found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? I mean, fuck it. As things progress through each class trial, you'll be engaged in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another, without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within these statements. What this means is you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Oh, so in other words, we're going to shoot down their arguments, and we're going to refute by shooting them down with a gun. Actually, that is quite amazing, I must say. Very, very, very amazing. What's the word I'm looking for? Very intuitive or very creative. Japan. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded in the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements, and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. I should probably at least admit that like I'm actually playing this on like an Xbox controller, so fuck the mouse. Let's see how well I could just transition this with a controller instead of a mouse. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during the arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck, have fun. Wait, good luck, have fun? Oh, what is this? Is this, are you just GG me? GG, HF? Alright, let's do it.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss...
Okay, let's see. So let's see, that's...
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took
Okay,
place
so
in
that's how you
Makoto's
shoot.
room.
Okay, fine.
In the bathroom.
Okay,
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, that's wrong.
Sorry, Chihiro, but shut the fuck up. What's up, by the way?
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
And why would you even say there wasn't a struggle? I mean, everyone was there already. Or maybe at least, I guess Chihiro probably wasn't there because she was very scared.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
They went shink, and then right then and there.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
I actually have to agree with Byakuya. I mean, like, you guys have eyes, right? Or, I mean, you guys should really at least, like, perceive this. Or do any of you, most of you not have object permanence or something? Because that's a very, very big thing to overlook and everything. I'm just saying. Like, do you blink and then just, like, fizzes out of your mind?
Sorry.
Oh, Chihiro, I shouldn't be mad at you. You're like a scared little fawn. We just want to make you feel happy.
Okay, so what's next?
This one about thriller. This is like 100% going to be like a thriller. In that case, where we're going to judge our friends and see which one of our friends killed another of our friends. If they kill, and we need to do this in order to survive. And you know, yeah, that's basically it. We're judging our friends and seeing who basically kill one another. And then make like the ranged teddy bear put them up to the chopping block. That's Danganronpa in a nutshell.
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
I mean, this kind of is, Hifumi. We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. What could have been? I really wonder. Could it possibly be the obvious knife that's in her fucking stomach?
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
I'm gonna go look at like the thing. Let me go look at the thing. Yep, the kitchen. I see the kitchen in the dining room hall has a set of kitchen knives. Apparently, one of the knives has gone missing. You know, bet.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him. How could anyone do something like that?
That
son of a bitch!
The son of a bitch! Because the object was thrust inside his stomach. Someone assumed the knife had disappeared from a certain location. I mean,
So what was used to kill?
There was some kind of without a doubt.
So the killer used. How could anyone do something like that?
God damn it!
That son of a bitch!
I just had to keep holding down like the fast forward button because I was like thinking, oh whatever, it doesn't matter.
So what was used?
There was some kind of without a doubt.
So the killer used some random knife.
No, that's wrong. No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
A plus deductions.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
I mean, what do you think it was? Do you think that that knife was a fake, like a plastic knife, or like a retractable knife?
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Good job.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
So I like how Kyoko literally just says, "Shut up, everyone. Shut up, everyone. Focus."
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere, just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about nonsense rates. Would you like to hear more? Alright, fine. Educate us. You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it's steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrate like this, it consumes the focus gauge, and if your gauge empties, you cannot concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Wait, is this sort of like what they do like when like in movies where like if you concentrate hard enough, you actually use your superpower or something, like what they do in like Life is Strange. Well, yeah, Life is Strange. What was it like? Like Stranger Things. I think does Chronicle do that too? I know Fantastic Four kind of had that sort of thing as well. You know, the 2002 Fantastic Four. But man, I can't believe that means we actually have a superpower in the class trial. Maybe Makoto has more than meets the eye. Curious indeed. I'm surprised no one else is kind of talking about that. Well then, good luck, have fun. Oh, that's it, okay. Alright.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Okay, so I see now.
But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it.
Okay, let's see, so... Let me go look at Azuka. The knife was from the kitchen when missing when Al was in the dining hall. Al swear that Mako did not come to the dining hall at any point when she was there. God damn it. Shut up, Toko.
No, that's wrong. Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared when you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Oh.
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time.
Yeah, because that extra "you think so" from Byakuya really sealed the deal right there.
In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
You know, I really had to wonder about Toko's voice actress. Like, was she doing this so well and everything like that? I have to give her applaud for that, because if I was to be just stammering like this all the time, I think I'd go fucking apeshit. And granted, I do actually slur my speech and everything like that. I have that's kind of my thing, because that's, I don't know, I can't really talk well, and I think I talk before I think. So doing this though is actually much different than what I do. I basically just my words are kind of just slurred or garbled together. This one is just massive stammering as hell.
Idiot swimmer girl! Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
I don't know, I mean, to be honest, if I was to be an accomplice for a murderer, I think I would just be I did it for the lulz. And then basically, if the person does get, the blackened actually does get killed and everything, I just say, well, I just smile and say, GG's, bitch. And then do a small evil laugh, and then just watch, and then maybe I guess my friends will slowly and surely lose faith in me too. But I said I did it for fun, so why not?
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Real smooth.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
The killer, obviously. I mean, or maybe.
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
Simple. Hina can. Oh wait. How do you prove yourself again? I didn't do it. There. That's her testimony, and her testimony is valid, because why the hell would she?
I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
Okay, that was a funny joke right there. That was Sakura's way of saying, Leon, shut up. Do not assume what I am, okay? You do? Breaking your knees.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Oh shit, son.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over.
What was the ship name again? Like, Sakura, I think, was it Sakuhina?
Which means we have airtight alibis.
And also ship confirmed. Sakuhina for the win, bitches.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room, so I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
Ishimaru, buddy, no, don't you.
But I'm a girl.
I mean, fucking Ishimaru, you kind of should fucking figure that out. I mean, bro, you should not like assume Sakura's gender and everything, and like.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
All right, well, all right, one. All right, cancel Ishimaru. You're flagged, banned, reported, and most importantly, no longer accepted into any social circle. Goodbye, Ishimaru.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore. Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Dun dun dun! Gasp! Oh my god.
I got it!
I should have said
Then
Maguma.
Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
Wait, you never heard of like knife flavored water? Like that's actually very common in Slaku's lore. It's a very known thing. Like come on Sakura, you need to get the times. There's different cultures, and different cultures enjoy different sort of things. Especially knife flavored water.
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
Yeah, because...
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
Oh.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
You know, Makoto, you are dangerously close to Fumi, and he is confirmed to be very unstable. So you are very likely gonna get choked, my dude. Like, you are definitely gonna get choked, neck broken, and probably like arms like teared off. Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin, which I hear more. Oh god, no. Oh god, not the hangman. Wait, no, wait. This is Danganronpa 1. Never mind. I forgot. Like Danganronpa 1's Hangman's Gambit is not like absolute hell. As things advance further in the Class Child, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal the important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around in the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim and then press the left mouse button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage in your influence gauge. So wait, does that mean like if I shoot down the wrong letters, I just get a headache and then like it shows and then everyone else is like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Because if so, that's kind of funny. If the gauge reaches to 0 or if you run out of time, you fail. Like, well, good luck, have fun. Not like your life is on the line. Just good luck, have fun, okay? Something must should have been the scene of the crime, but it wasn't. That must be a crucial point. To figure out what it is, that something is. Focus. Just gotta put on the glasses for this shit. Let's see. Nope, nope, I don't think... God damn it, I knew it wasn't A. Oh, it wasn't A. Hair? Oh, it's hair.
Now I understand!
And I just lost a heart because I think I hit H.
That's right! There wasn't a single hair on the floor!
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
I mean, sure, yeah, but then again, like, if there was like it was like on like, if you leave hair in like your room and everything, people are gonna think like, damn, dude, you're gross or something, or like, why the hell were you like having so much hair around the place and everything? Like, the fuck?
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Alright, bro, what you gonna do?
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
All suspicion is going to be like destroyed from Makoto, all because of the simple fact that there wasn't hair in his room, not because of like Hina's and like Sakura's testimony, not because of the fact that like why the hell would Makoto even do that? Because considering like he spent the most time with Sayaka, but then again, I guess that could still be suspicious and everything, but all because of hair, which is understandably so, because I mean it makes sense. But if there was like even like either an unhealthy like large or small amount of hair in like Makoto's room, that would automatically mean that it's possible he is the killer. Because I mean, in everyone's room, of course you're gonna be shedding quite a lot, right? Right?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Thank you. Finally, someone actually talks and agrees with me.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom.
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
What if I don't remember? What if I don't remember? Oh god, the time. the doorknob. God damn it. Yes, this one.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Wait, how's he presenting that? Is he like presenting like a picture or something of like the doorknob? Or is it like one of those things where it's just like or is it like he's presenting it on the Monokuma file about like the doorknob not being there? How is it how is it impossible?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
I mean, why would an owner why would an owner like want to break it? I mean, if
You still don't see? Okay then, let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said this bewildering act. I almost didn't notice at first, but is that the key point here? Alright, there's a bit more alarm but not inside debate. Alright, fine. Enlighten us. For here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots you see, there's essentially only one lie or a contradiction in that debate. Excuse me. What I'm trying to say is that not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, you also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. So yeah, you fuck up with like with the truth in this, and you get got. Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck. Have fun. Alright. Alright, what I got? Bathroom door frame. Cool.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Bathroom door frame, huh? Right, let me go look at bathroom door frame real quick. Alright, yep, it's difficult to open due to not fitting the door frame properly. The only two people who knew about this are Makoto and the room's owner, and Sayaka the victim.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Okay.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door, because Sayaka had locked it.
That's,
And finally, the culprit.
And to finish the job, they stabbed her.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? We already know the answer.
God damn it, I fucked up. I missed it. It's not because the door is locked. Okay, so it's locked.
The incident took place. Sayaka was first. She then fled into the.
Then the killer ran, and they got into the back.
At that point, the killer had because Sayaka had locked it.
Shut the fuck up, Leon.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Oh, right. I forgot because I forgot that stupid thing that Monokuma said. He basically said, whoop, 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 whoop. Only girls' bathrooms have the ones that locked. Boys don't even need privacy at all because fuck them. Whoop, 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 and shit like that.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup. True as true can be.
I can't believe like the fucking judge is able to testify for us.
But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
Well, you know what, Monokuma? Let me tell you one thing. I got lucky on the freaking Mono machine, so that itself already guarantees I am lucky. So, in your fucking face, bitch.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The killer was convinced that the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know the door can actually be locked. Or is the important detail... Right, the nameplates! God damn it.
Shoot!
God damn it.
I got it!
Oh, right,
The
because...
killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom.
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through!
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. The killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
So this is the third time we now prove that Makoto is not the killer.
That is a definite possibility.
Damn, and Miyaki sounds so pissed off, like... I guess you're right. You're not the killer. Congrats, I guess.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you, you dumb little...
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up! Quit without saving!
You're right, I agree. Alright, everyone, thank you very much for joining me in this the experiment. You know, see you next time, and we'll play World's End Club on Thursday. And as always, check back in for next experiment. Peace out. Okay, I lied actually. All right, enough of this bullshit. Enough of this bullshit. Let's do this.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Hagakari, why don't you do something, dude? Like, you're part of this class trial. You should at least be doing something, right? Like, you're basically, essentially, like, you're essentially now acting like an NPC who can't do shit. Fucking come on, dude.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
Celeste, don't sound too enthusiastic, girl. Like, come on, you gotta at least, like, come on, you just calm down, girl.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
I mean, yeah, seriously. I love Celeste for just her literal just downhand adaptability talk, and just, you know, this as well.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Someone doesn't know that I rolled a d20 and got like a limited strength point. So I will in fact choke your little neck, Makoto Nagi. You dare step in the wrong sort of direction.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because how friend she was. Okay, let's see. There's no way she let hang on a second. Nope. Was it because like you switched rooms? Was it?
I got it!
Yep, yeah, I thought so.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
You wanna fight, Kyoko?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Yes, actually I can. So in fact, since you brought that up, I will deny it. And in fact, I will fight you because you're making me think that Sayaka literally just decided to just lie to me. Like my own ultimate assistant. You're gonna say my ultimate assistant lied to me? How fucking dare you? I will make sure I will refute everything possible. I'm just gonna load up Truth Bullet and just fires at her. There's something I wanted to talk to you about. Just us two. Oh. Check the nameplates to make sure you didn't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
Oh.
And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
Wow. Wow.
When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Oh shit.
Huh?
God damn, she even used my fucking notepad. The one that made me think like, yeah, no, nothing interesting about that at all. So there was something interesting about it, and I was just like thinking, who gives a shit? Oh, Makoto.
Which means, only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Shit. The note. Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Given the circumstances, I mean, why wouldn't I? What man when couldn't resist? I think a lot of people. I think hopefully at least like a decent amount of people. Hey, by the way, like a certain amount of people would probably like resist that because given like the circumstance we're in, like we're trapped in like a school, we're told to kill one another, and basically if we do. And if we don't, like, and if we kill one another, we have to figure out the Blacken, and one could die. So it's like, who the fuck would do so with like, in like the situation they're in? I'm just saying. Yo, the idol isn't moving. I paid for concert tickets and she's not seeing and move. Okay, that was. I know, right? It's almost like we got fucking scared. Okay, that joke got me off guard. Actually, that was a good one. Man, I want my money back. Let me get in contact with Ticketmaster. This shit ain't busting. She's also leaking. Yeah, like for real, bro. Like not only is she's not singing and moving, she's also like leaking Pepto-Bismol and shit. Like the fuck did I pay for? I didn't pay for this shit. I could watch like a movie with this sort of plot happening.
I am a scientist. It's so cool.
Also, thank you for the subscription. Oh god, you're gonna make me die, bro. Thank you very much.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Cool beans. Ah, shit.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Not gonna lie, I wouldn't, because let's think about this, Celeste. Makoto figured out your name isn't Celeste. We know that you probably are a liar. Like, we know something shady's about you, homegirl. Just saying.
Very well then. Pay attention.
I never played this before, but I'll make guesses. I think that, oh god, you know, to be honest, like that would actually be a very, very fucking. That'd be a very, very funny thing. Like, imagine like Hifumi Yamada actually did kill someone, simply by just like accidentally falling onto her and just like crushing the living, like, you know, her bones and everything. Just squishing her flat, or maybe just like got so mad he charged at her and then just splat right on her. Like that alone would actually make this whole fucking experience worth it. And I so wish that was a possibility, but I can already tell that like the evidence is probably not going to link to Fumi, because he said before he likes 2D.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read them, they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note, and they would not have any connection.
It certainly would seem that way.
The killer went to my room and says Sayaka's, and the reason for that is it has to be because they got switched. Yeah.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, it specifically says my.
I see. So if someone read that, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
Wait, can I just like... Oh, okay. So
no, that's wrong.
In other words, shut up again. I don't care if you are actually one of the better...
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
I don't care if your design is actually something I really, really like a lot, Celeste. Shut up.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem.
If so, the killer picked up that motherfucker and switched the rooms. Well, well, not really, because like because essentially like the name plates of the rooms got switched. Like yeah, legit like no, the killer, I would say either the killer or Sayaka herself. I'm thinking because Sayaka did so as a way to deceive the killer, because that way like the killer would think, you know, I'm actually gonna go inside like Makoto's room because it's labeled as Makoto. Or I think no, or I'm gonna go inside Sayaka's room because it's labeled Sayaka, basically.
And the one who switched the names was, well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
I don't remember what happened. No, yeah, that's also like that's kind of like like kind of actually a reason like I'm playing this too. I played like cool. I've actually played this game before, as well as like the like Danganronpa 1, Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony, and even Danganronpa like another episode. I played those all once before, way back in college, because like that was like when I just first got into it on my PS Vita. So to be honest, this is also a slight refresher course on me too. Yes, that is correct. The 2 was basically had Mikan Sumiki in it, who was just a good way to say she is the reason why like the game would be M-rated.
Okay, then who did it?
One person who switched the nameplates. The only person who known.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Is that what? Yeah, because she always... Exactly. You know, I think even the best part is that like that it became so apparent and everything that like I think in like the the Dawn Before Coma and everything that it made reference to that, and it was pretty funny by that too. Like it was getting a little self-aware.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
I mean...
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably... whoever she invited over came in and attacked her! We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
I mean...
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Yeah. Makoto, to be honest, the reason you want her to go in your room... I mean, this is Makoto Nagi we're talking about here, Lorenz. So, like, dude was basically like simping over her from the very beginning. Dude was basically like, Sayaka Maizono, she's here right with me right now. I can't believe it. This is like a dream come true. And then like even this even fueled it more when Sayaka was in her free time event with Makoto. She said, Makoto, do you remember like our time back then in like school, and you rescued that crane and everything? I was the only one who noticed you, and that alone was just already like making Makoto think, I want to do everything I can for her. She it's so true. And think about this, our boy was apparently way too naive and dense to even figure that out. If only Makoto.
Sayaka fought
Sorry, I was
with your
just
killer there in
laughing.
the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yeah, you were actually. Like, I need to... Oh my god, I need to actually I need to move myself closer to the camera.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist is broken with a fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt. I mean, Leon, like, do you not see the gold, like the gold and everything? I mean, sure. Here,
I got it.
I'll show it to you, dumbass.
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
It probably was something else, but who could? But only Monokuma could only know that.
Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword.
I'm still trying to figure out exactly like how is Makoto presenting that? Like again, is he like using a camera or something that has the evidence? Like he probably did like the Monokuma file have like the evidence and then he's like showing pictures of it or something, or is it like I guess like he took out a disposable camera. They never answered that, and I'm kind of angry. I'm kind of like disappointed by that. Of course, Monokuma, who's freaking out, would probably watch the students if they were made out. Very, very true. Monokuma has eyes everywhere, and of course, he is unkept as fuck. Evidence on like when he and Sayaka were alone, Monokuma went like, my stuffing is about to come out and everything.
You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
No need. Lorenz, my boy, already figured it out. It was Hifumi because he basically charged and sat on her. Case closed. What happened to my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. Let's see, a bit more to know about non-stop debates. Alright. Hurricane used in non-stop debates. Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets in your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you will have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, it will take damage in your influence gauge. You gotta press the Q button to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the Q key to cycle through each bullet. Or you could use the mouse wheel. By the way, the logic's difficulties have declined. Fewer bullets will be loaded into like the cylinder. For our purposes, this time the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck, have fun, and alright, do it. Let's see. I'm still using an Xbox controller, so let's see how well this is gonna be. Alright, let's see.
When the fighting broke out,
so I could just like use
the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt.
Let's see. The sheath was found at some distance and show evidence being scratched. There, okay.
A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from...
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
This person, the sword really did attack for... Oh, goddammit.
When the fighting...
I missed it. Oh, well.
The culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Okay, let's see. It can be a sword-based sneak attack because like the replica sword sheath.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back.
She grabbed the... But then the culprit... And they killed her.
And that's exactly what happened.
Alright, let's see. The person with the sword really did attack her first. There's no explanation of how a certain part is... Yeah. Okay, so in other words, I think the sneak attack...
When the fighting broke, the culprit...
And that's when the first blow was dealt. The sword-based...
God damn it. Is it this one? Yes, it is.
No, that's wrong.
Shut up, Hagakuri. You don't know shit, essentially.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
You know, Makoto, like, only you guys could see that, because us, the audience, can't actually see it, because the sword sheath, because there's no gash in it at all. Like, freaking...
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead! Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Yeah, because like, why would you want to bring a knife to a sword fight? I mean, come on.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too.
I'm sorry. Hang on a second. Pause. Can I just... Okay, so the culprit came in, found the kitchen knife, and then they took the knife, attacked Sayaka, but so she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but the culprit took the... Ishimaru, that you're basically saying the killer essentially had a kitchen knife and the sword, like, entirely. So it's like you're saying that the culprit had like the dexterity and like the strength to essentially just like dual wield like a golden sword and like a kitchen knife at the same time in like a mass panic flurry. Like, I don't think that's how it works.
Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Again, not sure how that works, but you do you, bro. Like...
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
The part that she never used the sword. Why did she use the sword? Let's see. It would have to be her palms.
You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean. So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Like, I mean, do you really think that, like, Sayaka would just, like, do something like a massive rush? Just, like, turn the faucet on, just, like, wash, then turn off, and then, like, boom, the killer comes in and then just kills her?
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Togo, that's not relevant at all, but you do you, girl. I just think that your hands are really freakishly small. Like, those things essentially look like freaking baby hands. Like, you know, like in like Deadpool, when Deadpool is like regrowing his body, his limbs after like they got like severed off. Those what those look like. It's freakish as hell, actually. My God.
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Psycho would watch the go, because there's a certain regulation that talks about. Let's see.
I got it!
She's afraid of water.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Homegirl, that's disgusting. And you call yourself ugly multiple times and smelly multiple times and you don't even take a fucking shower? Toko, do you like, why would you not want to clean yourself at all and beat the allegations that you give to yourself? That's fucking disgusting. I feel bad for Leon and for Fumi, who is to be next to her.
Oh my.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly, Fumi. Like, girl, go shower after this. You nasty as hell, actually.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
Okay, but here's the defense against that. At least he showers.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
If I even comment on this, we're gonna be here for quite a while.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on, if that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The one who damaged the kitchen, would have to be the one without the sword.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
In fact, wow.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
You know what makes this even funnier? She's basically supposed to be the ultimate assistant because she self-proclaimed herself that, and the ultimate pop sensation. And she had this rudimentary plan to throw her own best friend, the one who she's assisting, under the bus completely, like this. And only to plan a murder. And the best way to only assume the reason why is because Makoto couldn't help her, and she had to go see exactly what happened with her, with essentially her other singers too. This is actually kind of funny, really, if you think about it. Sayaka went off the deep end massively.
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
What an assistant she is. Good job, Sayaka. Good job.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Our boy got deceived. Our boy got thrown under the bus, which then got like massively ran over by a train, which then got crashed by like an aircraft carrier, which then got hit by a meteorite. Like, no, sorry, a meteor. Like, god damn, Makoto.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
I mean, it's very poetic, actually. I mean, goddamn.
Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument! You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it! Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really over? All over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her. Well, what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. So that's why we gotta have a non-stop debate, because apparently there are clues.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Can I just fire this?
Very well.
God
then
damn
let's
it.
review all the clues we found.
Shoot!
God damn it,
It's easy just to say, hey, but there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, that's wrong.
I just have... God damn it, I went too fast with that.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
I don't think I even need to explain exactly what this is. I mean, you know, I'm very happy that the thing called Upside Down exists.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yep, and I can prove it. Let's see. What was it? I think it was the fatal wound because... Yeah, it's definitely a fatal wound. Sayaka's fatal wound described. That's our clue. And the blood flowed over. She used to write her dying message. Her blood certainly acted as ink, but it doesn't prove it. Who exactly wrote this?
Shoot!
Damn, so it wasn't that. The right wrist? The right wrist. We already know it wasn't broken, right? How does that help us now?
Shoot!
I'm fucking up!
I got it!
I guess I'm
Her
not
left
too
index
smart at
finger
this.
had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers.
What?
Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Oh my god, Hifumi actually used his brain to figure it out.
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
And you couldn't figure it out, Mondo? Like, seriously.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
Please don't let me get excited. This is a PG stream stream and everything. I don't want your gray little cells to be all over the place, my homie.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn, it's no use. I just don't know how to figure things out.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Oh god. Thanks. Kyoko just said, "Okay, I'm done with this bullshit." Just rotate it, you dumb fucks. Rotate it? I think maybe. I think I see something. I think.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Yes. Oh my god.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. If you turn the letters 180 degrees, it's just so obviously see exactly who the killer is. It becomes crystal clear. The answer is. God damn, I can't select my Akuma. Fuck.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Oh, that sounds like a fun little like thing to do, activity to do that Kyoko's recommended. So everyone, try it for yourself. Sit exactly how Sayaka is. Write down something with blood, or in that case, I don't know, pink like pink ink or pink paint, and then just see what happens. Try it out. Should be a really fun little thing to do.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Several things, actually. Let's see. There's two different things and everything, so I'm just gonna go with this, actually. Is it this one?
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, They threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
So that means Hagakure, Ishimaru, I guess Byakuya, like all of them could actually be kind of guilty.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
I mean, I think the real evidence is 11037, so that itself alone kind of means you are screwed.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of a button-up shirt, which the killer was able to get rid of. There's something that you pay attention to or figure responsible.
I got it!
Yeah.
If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Bro, why do you look so angry? I mean, that means you're already incriminating yourself so heavily.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
That's a real fucking leap.
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There's another way to use incinerator being the one on cleaning duty. That's exactly what proves that Leon's a real killer. It's about time we really wrap things up, because honestly, this trial is taking too long and Makuma's getting bored.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Uh-huh.
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
God damn it.
Shoot!
Alright, alright, wrong. Focus.
The key to the whoever was on clip. So the only one, the person.
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator.
No, that's wrong.
I had to realize it was Leon. God damn it.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball,
but someone got a little bit ripped off. Oh, that thing was worth millions of dollars. Shattered, like, in an instant by Leon. Millions of dollars shattered instantly. That is just hilarious, am I right?
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was...
I got it!
Oh dang, I should have said
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turning the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge
was definitely the work of a fairy. Most definitely. This is why, this is why I'm going to say this and say this alone. I fucking hate fairies. Damn bastards. Can trust them ever.
Was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire, If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
a fucking idiot. It wouldn't be so much a challenge because, after all, the killer is the fucking fanfic creator.
Shoot!
Oh god.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
Isn't that right, Leon? You dumb.
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Alright, let me break it down to you, homies. The closing arguments begin. You know what? Fuck it. I don't need to know about this shit. Let's begin. Man, I can't. Man. All right, let's see about this. And not to mention, I have to do so to like the most most bussin' music ever too. Well, maybe one of the most bussin' musics. Oh shit, okay, I see now. Okay. Oh, damn. Okay, enough of that. One more time. Alright, let's see. Go. Wait. Second. Oh shit. Yeah, no, this has to be it. Because it looks like everything kind of lines up there. Oh god, I think, wait a minute. No. Shit. Because like, okay, hang on a second. Okay, let's think, okay, I have to think about this logically. Alright. go.
The killer is
Alright.
you!
Alright, let's see if I got this
I
right.
think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Damn.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for.
Yeah, the fact that like the fact that bringing that fucking sword from like the gymnasium for self-defense was apparently the worst decision she ever could have made.
They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
Good job, Sayaka. You basically unintentionally fucked yourself.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
God damn it. God damn it. So, okay, so it wasn't that. Oh, right, because I... God damn it.
Here's exactly what happened. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
There we go.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka.
Wait, does that mean like Leon was actually holding on to like the freaking toolkit the whole time? So did he like either no, he actually did have the toolkit the entire time, because that means Makoto's toolkit wasn't actually Makoto's toolkit wasn't actually like tampered with the entire freaking time too. So essentially Leon like took it and put it in his pocket for reasons? Either that or he like probably ran back into his room and then just like got the toolkit or something, right? Like, damn.
But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area.
Man.
They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt.
I like to wait. So the killer went naked and everything because that's what
they tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there. But the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator.
Yeah.
So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room.
Man.
The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
I don't know about that, Makoto. I mean, the ultimate baseball star is Leon Kawada. This is actually just some gray man. This gray man probably happen to have had the same talent as like Leon Kawato. So we actually have like we actually need to like investigate on that shit, dude. Like, this is very dangerous. Someone is like essentially someone's like also roaming around the school, copying like and has like the same talent as us, and killing our friends. Why is nobody talking about that? That's actually really fucking scary.
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
So the killer didn't notice this, walked around the school hallways naked, mind you, and then didn't think to clean up, didn't think to check back on like any of like the mess.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Makoto, that's the wrong guy. We this whole entire time, we investigated and accused the wrong fucking guy. Oh my god. Oh my god, are we really going to like execute Leon because the gray guys because the gray guy essentially like doing the murder? Oh my god, we're killing our friend.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Leon should probably like be saying something.
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then,
okay.
I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have evidence? Your first full-time battle about to begin. Nah, fuck
When
this.
the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Oh ho 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 ho. They used something of their own to move the screws.
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Leon, this isn't fucking Call of Duty. Leon has degraded himself into like your average Call of Duty and fucking like FPS like Rager.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Yep, we lost Leon. He's now essentially ragging at anyone on like Xbox 360 call. Alright, let's do this. Oh god.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid!
Oh god, this is actually harder.
You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof?
This is actually hard.
You kidding me?
This is actually hard! I fucked this up so badly!
It wasn't me! You lied!
God damn it. Well, fuck. I fucked it up so heavily. Oh, god damn it.
Is this really the end?
Well,
I refuse to give up yet.
Yeah, can I get a do-over? Because, like, honestly, I forgot the controls. Yeah, whatever. I need to.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't
so
me.
stupid.
Stupid. You lie. Stop talking.
This is so stupid. Like, literally on the.
Where's your proof?
Like.
This should prove it.
It was so stupid. Literally on the Xbox controller I was using, I had to keep using the A button and everything.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
I had to use like the A button just like to select like the evidence and then fire it with the Y button. I think this is like seriously, like it was so ridiculous, and I fucked it up the gameplay so heavily because of that. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. Oh my god. Fucking hell, Xbox controller. Fucking hell, I should have read the rules and everything. God damn it.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Okay.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
And there, right there, is a broken man. As if he already wasn't broken enough by saying stupid constantly. This is actually the moment I really feel bad for Leon.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Damn! And C. You know what? Understandable. That was, yeah. I think to be honest, like a C. Oh, 71, nice. A C right there was actually. That was embarrassing.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
It's Makoto. I fucked it up so heavily. Oh, God. Beautiful. Looks like you all got right in the money. The Blackened, in this case, the one that got killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
hold on. One second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But...
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was killed or being killed.
So that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
What wrong step? You have been this one standing here. It was a complete chance I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all.
I really feel bad for him, like, honestly.
Yeah. Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my own death? Accept my death? Everything has become clear. The decision we made was the right after all. When I think about that, honestly, you'd better off without me being wrong. Because if what we came up with is the truth, and the truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind is all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video would actually been had to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now they were trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything, her dreams, her friends. To have seen something like that happen to them. It's like, wait a minute, hang on a second. I just realized one thing. Makoto, are you saying that if you're in Sayaka's shoes, then you probably would have committed the murder, right? Or at least probably done something similar to what Sayaka did, right? So, Makoto, you saw what happened to your family, right, dude? Like, your own mother, your own sister, your father, you saw them gone. The furniture completely destroyed. And you're still, like, okay? You're still stable? Like, dude, what? And you're saying, and Sayaka did this because of her because those are basically what, like her family and her dreams and everything, but your own family, it was potentially killed and everything. You're not essentially just like freaking the fuck out like she did. What the fuck is your sanity level, dude? Like, if you're not snapping like she did, then you've got fucking steel sanity. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even things that weren't so pleasant. Oh god, we already went through that. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant her so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
no matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Well, I guess that's one of the unpleasant things. God. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what was she thinking. Once you're dead, that's it. That's that. Boy, howdy! The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she's descending into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew.
I understand. I really do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Makoto latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let go for now. Damn it!
Ba-bum,
That was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense. Oh, Leon, you and a bunch of fucking defenders for you would agree with you on that. So many fucking people who play Danganronpa. I've seen fucking forums and everything defending your ass. Saying as if like Leon was trying to act in self-defense and Sayako is in the wrong the whole fucking time. Oh god. It's amazing that what you see way back when.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she showed herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back into your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Okay, so he didn't. So that proves that he didn't have the toolkit on him, which thank you. That actually makes a lot of sense. And Celeste basically kind of destroys like Leon defenders by saying, if this was all self-defense, why would you go the extra mile to just like go and try and kill her when you could have just, when she tried to attack you, you just could have just left. You could have just like went in your room and locked the door.
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No, that's not... Stop it. I had enough of this.
Oh!
Are you sure? Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Did you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't blame Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is this little bear.
Huh?
Swat? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Did you awaken your sense of justice?
Hey,
It just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's the people with that sense, a sort of mentality that perpetrate war all over the world. Isn't that the kind of justice that awakens within you? Fuck off. Yeah, well, anyway, more importantly...
Chills! Kills!
Let's hurry up and get on to whatever everyone's been waiting for, the punishment!
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey!
No more
Come
begging.
on now!
No more excuses! You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop! Please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
You know what? I'm not even gonna... You know, fuck it. Now then, I prepared a very special punishment for Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star.
No!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
No!
At that point, I would just run. But wait, probably wouldn't matter. Eesh. Yep. And here comes the most, what I think probably, inarguably, one of the most brutal executions to ever happen in Danganronpa. God damn. F. What we saw, that was a true face of despair. I mean, if we couldn't call it that, what could we call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What's going on?
I can't take it.
You really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well,
hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Fuck you! Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
what the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm sort of dark, awful, secret society type of guy. Like you think I'm some sort of Illuminati? Bullshit.
Say what?
Or in that case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well,
So why would you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. I don't think that's what you're saying, and trying to fit together.
Shit.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your little ass into the ground. You really hate me to get so angry, huh? How do you do that? You're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened? What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free from your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free from the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, aren't you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live together here? Boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there, just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get to the blackest punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for, after all.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, that's not everything I say. I need to say some of the fun for later. And there he goes. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone. Their voices dead. Byakuya looking like he doesn't give a fuck. Neither does Kyoko. Or Sakura for that matter. Damn, there's a lot of people who are just not giving a fuck. I think Celeste probably isn't either, but Fufumi's blocking her. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered in my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You want me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? I thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact you can never change. But even until the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. How the fuck you know? She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure. You can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact she used her lowest ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she wanted to get back to the person who killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway,
she was uncertain. She wasn't certain she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I can never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How can I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed a small smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I'm just copying Sayaka Mizuno. Oh my god. Oh cool, I got a spare bat. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be like it for my stream. So everyone, thank you very much for joining me. This was a long one, and I admit I basically screwed up. I screwed up at the end and everything, and I will make sure to make that same mistake again for, you know, rest of the game. But yeah, thank you very much for joining my stream. I'm actually gonna do something a little bit special. Probably both Saturday and Tuesday. I'm basically gonna try and see if I could just, since I have like a lot of footage, I might just like do some editing and just kind of at least condense it down to something kind of being a little bit humorous, and I might post on YouTube. And if you guys want to join me and like throw your suggestions on what I should include on it and everything, go on ahead. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me. Check back in for Thursday, which is going to be World's End Club. I'm going to try and see if we can finish that, or at least get further into that. And likewise, check back in for our next experiment. Peace out. How the fuck do we even close this goddamn stream? God damn.